My name is Leonardo Gonçalves, representing Jin team from Brazil, and I'm here today to introduce to you our project, Event-Based Cisco Application Extension Platform, a middleware platform for deployment of large-scale IMS service based on service-oriented architecture. So, the first thing to do is the deployment of the Event-Based AXP on this infrastructure. On the right side, we represent the Event-Based AXP integration with private network domain for accessing internal applications like identity, billing, accounting, and so on. On the left side, we can see the integration with content and service providers. In this context, we have a service-oriented layer to expose IMS service. The clients can consume service registered in router on demand, and the operators and partners can monitor or even deny this consume. Telecom operators and partners can also deploy and non-deploy new service on demand, diminishing the impact on his customers. And all of this is registered in the SIP session. The important fact here is that telecom operators and partners provide and consume service deployed inside the AXP, running under the umbrella of RAS. To take an example, a user could buy a TV show, buy a book on some bookstore, and access this session on his TV to verify what he did. This is awesome and possible since we have a distributed session control. Now, let's take a look in our demonstration. This demos focus on development of chat service on top of the middleware components of our proposal. The chat service was packaged as OSI bundle. It's very important to clarify that our proposal is not a chat application running inside the AXP. Chat application is on a kind of application based on SIP exposed as service, but the platform supports a myriad of IMS service and can act as service delivery platform. So, let's imagine that some third-party provider published the chat service inside the AXP. So, Alice and Bob want to use the chat service. The first thing to do is to connect on server's access center. As applications will be based on a SIP, user enter your username and contact address. When Alice and Bob log into Service Access Center, it's performed the SIP register operation. This operation is run inside AXP through the SIP component. Now, Alice wants to talk to Bob, so she consumes the chat service, and this immediately creates the invite operation. Bob receives the invite. Bob really loves Alice, despite their fight yesterday, and accepts. In our current implementation, this is done automatically. This generates an ACK that is perceived by Alice. Finally, they are chatting. The chat session is started and the consume of chat service is registered inside the SIP session. Let's take a look in our application in action. Let's start the demo. First of all, the main components of our demo are: the AXP is online and running the OSGI container. This container hosts services like SIP support service, chat service, and also hosts the Genie registry, which can be used by telecom operators or partners to register new services on demand. The web server that contains the Access Center application. This application consumes and produces events inside the AXP. The access is done via SOA layer for root as service, a bunch of functionalities running inside the AXP, but exposed remotely via well-defined interfaces. And finally, the browser used by clients to interact with Access Center. To simulate a conversation between Bob and Alice, let's log in as Bob. And now let's log in as Alice in different browsers. Like said, the event of authorization also starts a SIP session. The monitoring page is used here to visualize events of some SIP session, and the business page enables users to choose desired exposed service. This SIP session is now created and is going to register any action done by Alice and Bob while they are logged inside the application. Since they want to talk via chat service, but access the chat service on business page here. If we go back in monitoring, we see the event of chat service, indicating that the user done some access. So they talk about Cisco Developer Contest and say goodbye. Now, let's suppose that Bob wants to find some book about Cisco. So he accesses a buy book service that's a proxy for some online bookstore exposed by a partner and managed by a telecom. Let's open the site in another window. Okay, now Bob searches for Cisco and we got some results. When I click in some link, the event is also registered in our SIP session. Users can consume many services as they wish. Telecoms can create business and manage opportunities on demand. Partners can generate revenue exposing services of their sites by registering them in AXP and binding its access on customers' distributed SIP session.